Subscribe to this YouTube channel please and enjoy watching the video. Here we go. History was made at the Allianz Arena with 3 red cards in the first half before Bayern Munich scored 8 second-half goals, including a spectacular effort from inside his own half from Harry Kane, who scored a second Bundesliga hat-trick to beat Darmstadt 8-0 and go top of the table. Joshua Kimmich was sent off after just 4 minutes, but red cards for Klaus Jasula and Matej Maglica ensured the hosts had the man advantage at the break. The first time 3 players have ever been sent off in the first half of a German top-flight encounter. Kane broke the deadlock 6 minutes after the restart, but it was his second goal, a magnificent effort from inside his own half, that was the highlight of a contest that also saw him pick up an assist on the first of 2 goals for Jamal Musiala before firing in his 12th goal from 9 matches of this still new Bundesliga season. Speaking about his spectacular second goal, Kane said, "I turned on the ball and I just saw the goalkeeper in a strange position out of the corner of my eye. We were 4-0 up at the time, so I thought why not have a shot. As the ball was in the air, I was just praying for it to dip just below the bar and thankfully it did." Leroy Sane, who set up Kane's third, scored 2 of his own while Thomas Müller also contributed to the heaviest defeat in the visitors' history as Bayern moved to the top of the table in style. Now this is how a remarkable game unfolded at Allianz Arena. Things got off to a dramatic start when Kimmich brought down Marvin Mellum at the edge of the area and was shown a straight red, deemed to have prevented the visitors from a clear goal-scoring opportunity after just 4 minutes. Bayern were initially awarded a penalty when Jasula was judged to have tripped Konrad Laimer, but on review referee Martin Peterson overturned his decision, determining Jasula was the last man and that the incident had occurred outside the penalty area, resulting in the Albanians' 21st minute dismissal and a free kick for the hosts. Darmstadt were holding their own against the Bundesliga title holders at 10 versus 10, even holding the shot advantage through the first 37 minutes, but became the architects of their own undoing when Maglica caught up with Kane in nearly the exact same spot as the previous red card incident. The outcome was also the same though the visitors, down to 9 men, were able to sustain the deadlock to halftime despite threats from Kane and Sane, who had a goal chalked off for offside. It was a different story after the restart when Kane broke the deadlock with a diving header to open the scoring 6 minutes into the second half, 5 minutes before Sane tapped home Laimer's cross from 6 yards. Then it was Musiala's turn, extending the advantage to 3-0 with an assist from Kane and throwing open the floodgates in the process as Sane scored his second with an 18-yard strike past Schuen 4 minutes later. Then came Kane's piece de resistance, a world-class strike from just beyond the halfway line, sending Marcel Schuen on a futile scramble as he watched the ball touch down in the back of his net. Müller made it 6 with his first goal of the season before Musiala slotted past Schuen for Bayern's 7th, and while the Darmstadt keeper made a few good saves, desperate not to see his side lose by double digits, he could not keep out Kane. The England captain, hungry for more, latched onto a perfect pass from Sane to complete his hat-trick and relentless Bayern second-half rout. A look at Kane's incredible Bayern numbers. Kane has now scored 12 Bundesliga goals in 9 matches for Bayern Munich. He has scored 2 Bundesliga hat-tricks. The England captain has 14 goals for his new club in all competitions. That tally is up to 17 goals for club and country so far this season. After the game, Kane was asked about what he is doing with the collection of hat-trick balls he has started to assemble in Germany. He said, "I'm just keeping them in my hotel room. I'm still waiting to find a house, so I'm just storing them up, at the moment." This was a nice hat-trick. There were a couple of good goals in there, but credit to the team. With these players around me, I know I'm going to get chances. I've just got to make sure I'm in the right places at the right time. What's next for Kane and Bayern? Bayern visit third-tier FC Saarbrücken in the DFB Cup second round on Wednesday, kickoff 7:45 p.m. Back in the Bundesliga, it is the big one as Borussia Dortmund hosts Kane and Co. on Saturday, November 4th at Signal Iduna Park, kickoff 5:30 p.m., live on Sky Sports. Speaking about the trip to Dortmund next weekend, Kane said, "It's going to be a tough match. Dortmund have started the season well also. It will be my first game against them, but I played in a lot of derby games before. I'm looking forward to it. It will be a great atmosphere and we need to go with a mindset that we want to continue our good form. I played there a couple of times with Tottenham in Europe and we know how good the atmosphere is. Our fans will be ready for it and we'll be ready for it. We've had good momentum lately and hopefully we can continue that in the cup and then of course